Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about my top 10 tips for progressing in Legend of Mushroom. These are in a little bit of an order, from first being what I would do mostly, and then to the 10th, which I think is a little bit lower on the list, of course, but they are all very important to think about. So let's get right into it. Number 1, make a plan. No matter what stage you are in a game, you should make a plan. Even if you're just trying out, make a plan for what you want. In my plan for my main account is I want to be one of the top players in Arena at some point in the future. So I'm going to be playing for a long time on that. On my Spender series, as you guys can see on my screen here, it is going to be just to be in the top just for a little bit, and then we'll see where the account takes us. But that's what we want. We want to be, for the lowest amount of money, in the top. So make a plan, stick to it. Don't sway around. Just go for your plan. Number 2, save resources for events. It is so important for any progress, whether you are free to play, low spender, a whale, or something in that vicinity. Save resources. It's going to give you so much more if you save for events, and it will help you gain a lot more rewards, because when completing events, I don't know if it's not here, but on other events you would gain stuff for completing certain amount of things. So if it was relics, like we have on the main account, if you put in like 250k relics, you would gain more of the hammers for your artifact. So you will gain other rewards for using your things on certain events. So definitely saving up for that is a game changer. Money. Talking about money is so important that you know what you're spending your money on. Of course, some players are just going to be like, I want to spend on everything. I did that as first. So take it from me, don't do that. I've spent too much money on this game for what I've gotten. And with the sponsor of today's video being Paxify, I was able to get the drop ticket pack. Instead of paying this, I was able to save up to 35% with Paxify. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Paxify is right now a Discord community with over 10,000 members, and have saved over $4.1 million in the last 3 years. That is amazing. And you know what? They're launching an app that will make us getting discounts effortless and so easy. The app will be launched in June, so right now we need to go on a waiting list and help them out. So what can we actually expect from this? We can expect early bird bonuses, meaning that the earlier you are, the more bonuses you could be getting. Free credits, VIP treatment, exclusive access, big birthday contests, and key player perks. Like what you're hearing? Then join me on the waiting list for Paxify's app, because it's gonna be amazing and very easy to save some money, just like I told you guys I would help you with. So when we're talking about using money wisely, set a budget. So right when you log in, you can see on my account I already spent on the spender series, spent for these and these skip ads, but it already comes up with another opportunity to spend more and these lower ones, and it can get out of hand pretty fast, because there are so many opportunities to pay with money in this game that it gets a little bit overwhelming. And I will have a guide on what is the best for now. I did one like a month ago. Now I'm gonna do one again to see what has changed. So really set a budget for yourself. What do you want to spend? Can you spend more than that? Check your finances. As I always say, check your finances. It's more important to have a place to sleep, eat, and all that. It's just a game. It doesn't go anywhere. Alright. Number 4, focus on yourself. It is so important to just focus on your game. Then when you're looking at others, oh, he has a little bit less power than me, but he beats me. Yes, sometimes that happens, because power is not subjected. It's just power. I can gain a lot of power, but all my stats could be really bad and I'll just lose. Or I could have lower power and all my stats will be really good. You just have to focus on yourself and the goal that you set in tip number 1. Focus on that, and of course you can look at other players and see, okay, what kind of stats do they have? Is that something I should be going for if you are on the same path, of course. Same with if you are focusing on others, it can actually drive you to spend more money, because if someone spends, oh, I want to be on top, well, then you have to spend, and then they will spend, you spend, and then it just takes off. So definitely focus on yourself. Of course, there are some exclusives, exclusions to this. So just hang in there. So now in tip number 5, we have to experiment with different strategies, and that is adapting. So now that you're focusing on yourself, you gotta learn how the other guys play, because they can play different than you and win over you, or win against you, right? So we have to figure out, okay, what are they doing differently? So looking at PvP battles, others, like in the boss battles, okay, how is he higher than me? Looking at their stats, you can see almost everything from their stats, like where they're getting their damage, just everything from the game. Like, it gives you, even if you click the little eye, it gives you a full rundown of where they're getting all their stats from, which will definitely help you if you're stuck on something, or if you just feel like you're doing less boss damage than you actually should. Focus on equipment is number 6 on the list. Equipment is so crucial to the game that it is almost the only source of real percentages that you will get for your advanced attributes. So make sure that you get the right gear. Of course, for mage, warrior, and archer, it's going to be different, but you know ish what you need, and the game actually gives you kind of a guide. It gives you info, attack, and stun. If you go on to this one, it will say attack, combo, crit damage. So it's different from each version of the characters, but it's a very good idea. It's a very good idea just to see, okay, what do I actually need? And then, of course, you can watch one of my guides or other guides on what exactly the equipment you need is. Number 7 is join a community, so like a family. A family will help you so much and give you so many resources. From this lamb behemoth to the family hall, the family store here is amazing. Saving up and then getting like the 5 million gold, and then that's 100,000. The family brawl is amazing for getting worldly snare for warriors and archers. Getting I don't know what the other one is called, but the other one for mage, they're amazing. I've been using them ever since I got them. Alright, number 8, complete daily quests and activities. Log in daily. It doesn't take long. It takes maybe 5-10 minutes to do everything that you need to do. And doing this will give you so many gems and all this type of stuff. Like, from this, you will gain like 300 there. You'll gain another 200, I think it is, from here. And you'll get a bunch of gems. And these gems will stack over time. So, doing all your dailies, doing all these daily challenges here will give you so much and just progress your account so much ahead. So if you don't have a lot of time, 10 to 20 minutes, maybe down to 5, as I said, could be the only thing you need in order to just continuously progress. And then maybe in the weekends, or I think it's Thursday or Wednesday, since that is where the smaller events are going to be, you can just log in maybe for an hour, maybe for 2, check, okay, do this, do that, and then go back. But you don't have to use a lot of time if you don't have it, of course. Then tip number 9, follow a guide. This is amazing. Following a guide that another person has made, or just if you know yourself from another account you made, or from a similar game, if you know that you need, okay, this is what I need, and you can follow it, it is so amazing. And if you want to avoid mistakes, then following a guide, maybe on my channel, on another guy's channel, will help you figure out, okay, how do I go about making this character, like an archer, mage, warrior, and how do I make it good without making any mistakes? It will definitely improve your progress doing this. And number 10, the final tip, use presets. And this is something that I haven't been using, but I have been using it for the past like month. I think the first 2 months I didn't use it, but presets are so nice. So you have 5 slots here. Of course, you're going to unlock them at certain stages, but they're amazing. Gear plan. You can get for actually 2 more sets where you can put other type of gear on. And then we have presets. Doing this will make sure that you don't mix up anything, so you don't have to go and switch around and all that. It will actually give you a detailed description of your account on the presets. Like we can see, okay, this is my setup right now. What can I actually get out of it? So I'll try this on a boss, then I'll get my feedback, of course, the damage. Then I can try maybe set number 2, and then I'll see, okay, what damage? And then we can compare and see, okay, this is what we can do instead. And also, this will just make it so much easier for arena and cross-arena battles, because then you don't have to switch your arena gear. You can just have it in here, and it will just switch automatically to your arena gear once you start battling someone. Same with Raid Grumpy Big Head, and with this Roomy Force Wash and Returner. So this is amazing. It will also be enabled in the family brawl. You just have to, when you go in, there will be a button up in the left corner up there where you say, I think it's setup or loadout or something like that, where you then can put in which set it should use. Definitely a great idea. Of course, it's the same with here. Use all of them. I'm using 4 on my main account. We're going to be using 3 maybe here on this account. Use these. It will help you. And it's just so much easier being able to do this. So yeah, hopefully these tips can help you. And these tips are something that I've made. These tips are what I follow every single day. I use these. I do everything there is for the game. So if you want to see other types of videos like this, guides, just fun videos, or just me spending a lot of money, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.